which is supposed to be on Sunday, as well as technical difficulties. This past Sunday, I was supposed to have an actual vlog and a vlog, but I found a computer setting. I'm taking so I'm going to show you what I was working on and not get it to function correctly. And here it is, my back air. Let me make sure you can see it good. There we go. It was all about excavation or finding yourself. And as you can see in that first article, it's about discovering who you are. Woman coming out of an egg, and she's just kind of lying there. That was supposed to be about breaking out of the mold that we have placed ourselves in. A lot of times, especially if you grew up overweight, or in my case, we've bounced back and forth from being at my goal weight and then overweight. We tend to protect ourselves. We hide. We put on these layers that protect us from the outside world, which views the overweight person as an ugly or a problem or unable to fly on a plane, whatever the case is. And we put on these layers to keep from being hurt. And when you're ready to come out of that shell, it's a lot of work. It can be exhausting, which is why she's busted out. She's halfway out of the egg, and she's just kind of lying there like, oh my gosh, what a big job, And I talk about that in the actual article. I talk about how this journey for me is not just about losing the weight, it's also about liking who I am. And that for anybody can be a difficult task, whether it's about weight, a job, a facial birthmark or a mole, whatever the case is, something that they feel is hindering them from being accepted. And the next article I have here, it says, reality check while in SFCA. Okay, now that article was something that helped me a great deal. If you remember, 2 weeks back, I had a blog about your quiet place, finding a place that helps you to relax. And mine has always been the beach. I'm a beach girl. And when I was on Linda Mar Beach right after church, because I found a church out there that was still a part of the Lutheran Synod, Missouri Synod here, I was just using my iPad and videotaping the water and myself actually, and this woman and her husband walk up to me, and she says, "Hi, is that an iPad?" And I said, "Oh yeah, sure." And she says, "That is really neat." She said, "I was just walking with my husband and I saw you there in your blue and white, and I thought, what a beautiful woman." She said, "I just had to come and meet you." And turns out she suffered from a thyroid issue as well, and we had a nice little talk. I don't know how it is. I just have this face that, I just love to talk to people, and they must know it, But she really helped me feel so much better about myself. The sundress, and remember that day I had a big blue flower on my headband and everything. I felt like, I felt nice, but when you hear a complete stranger tell you that you're beautiful, there is just something that just digs right into your spirit and just tells you it's time to let go, And that is exactly how I felt that day, and she helped me so much more than she knows. And I hope that she remembers the site so I can let her know, thanks, lady on the beach, So that was a reality check. I am not the ugly person that I've always seen myself as being. So then, the next one is a picture of me on Fisherman's Wharf sitting there, and it says, "You don't need a therapist to find you." Now, I've been talking about meditation a lot lately. I'm thinking of purchasing one of those sandstones that, it's supposed to emit, suck up all the negative ions from the air and put out purity ones. And I don't know if that's a real, a true method or not, but I'm looking to get into meditation because I want to be able to relax. My quiet place, unfortunately, is on the West Coast, and I live in the Midwest, and that's very difficult. So whenever I can get home, I go and I sit about, I don't know how many beaches. If I'm there for 7 days, 5 of those days I'm on a beach. And to me it's super important. And so I take a lot of video footage so I can sit and just relax. I have video of the birds flying, of the water coming in, the tide coming in, me putting my feet in the water, laughing with my brother. Those things are important to me, and that helps me to relax. So in the mornings I sit, after I say a little morning prayer, I actually sit and I find that just being quiet and meditating can help you. You don't, sometimes you can just, you don't empty your mind, because to me that's a negative thing. But when you just sit and you relax and you kind of reflect on yourself, you can think without being critical and negative. And to me, it is so cleansing. I don't know if you've ever tried it or what type of meditations that you do, but that's my version and I really love it. It has been helping me a great deal. I'm trying to move into a different mode of meditation, and more of a spiritual, meaning with my religion, since I'm Lutheran, and I'm not going to have, the portal of entry here or anything. Not that anything's wrong with that, but that's not for me. But to just sit and to be able to maybe on a verse, a Bible verse and things like that. I've gotten a lot of really good feedback on that. So I'm going to be trying some new ones later, but that has helped me a great deal. Maybe it can help you too. Now, I have 2 other articles here. I'm not going to cover all of them because I don't want to make this a super long blog, but let's see here. There we are. And when I go up, there's an article here about weight loss, and then there's one down there I discussed with you about the weight loss and meditation, and yes, it does help, and I have an article there. I'll tell you what that is. I'll post it later. And then right here it's my right, so to be your left, it says, what do I do with me now? Okay, so what do I do with me now? What you can do is treat yourself. It's very hard to like who you are if you don't make yourself feel good. To me, a treat is a pair of shoes or some nice jewelry or an outfit. But the thing is, this is what I've done to help me enjoy me. Instead of buying an outfit in the smaller size to wear when I get small again, I'm buying outfits that make me look nice now. I don't always want to wear t-shirts and things. Like right now, I'm wearing, sure if you can see it, a little pair of little workout pants, and my Old Navy shirt, me and Old Navy. But uh, to me, that was important. But I was thinking about how good I'm going to feel in the future. I forgot all about me in the now. So I decided that from here on out, I'm going to enjoy making myself feel good. Just like with my hair. Once I lost my hair, I hated my hair. So I went back to locks. And from locks to being processed, even though I think that's the worst mistake I could have made. Then wearing my locks, which I wore for the longest time. Then I wore a wig over my locks, and because it was the closest thing to my hair then. And then I just decided, you know what, I'm chopping it all off. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to like me 100% natural. If I'm going to do my body right on the inside, I need to do it on the outside. So I purchase outfits that make me feel better about myself now. I only use organic items for my face, for my teeth, for my deodorant, everything. I am trying to make myself whole. Treat yourself. Find something that you really will enjoy that helps you to feel better about who you are. It's not always about just buying something. Sometimes it could be going someplace. It could be getting your nails done or to a spa or what have you. I have yet to go to a spa, only because if I go to a spa, the person who's massaging me, they need to be overweight too, because I'm going to be really, really conscientious. So if you can understand me by being as big as me, then you can rub on me. Sounds crazy, I know, but that's just how I am. But anyway, what this vlog is about, excavation, is finding who you are, digging through those outer layers and liking who you are, and then caring for the person that you find. It's difficult, it's rough, but the thing is, we are so worth it. Don't neglect yourself. Be happy with yourself and be healthy, and I'll see you next week. Bye.